Peace, everyone. I pray all is well. You have all the time in the world, and the way that you utilize your time is going to reflect everything that you see in your life. There is a certain sort of awareness that comes from focusing on yourself, on being self-aware, and on choosing moment to moment to be present and to engage with your experience as to create a valuable and qualitative life experience. That might look different for everybody, but when I say qualitative, what I mean is you're actually in a state where you know what you're supposed to be doing so that you can live more freely. That might look like meditating, that might look like exercising, that might look like creating some kind of value so that you can be working for yourself. That might look like a lot of things. Many people choose to opt out for what they might consider the easier route, which is engaging with social media, engaging with this digital world devoid of any kind of intention. And that behavior does elicit good feelings. It does produce chemicals in your body that are going to allow you to feel good or at least feel better. But that is actually a path to pain, because reality does set in and you do have to face certain things eventually. Life will prompt you to face the facts. Pain is a part of our life experience, and there are different kinds of pain that we can experience. Coming into a healthy relationship to pain is extremely important. There is a pain that comes from feeling trapped inside of a system that does not resonate with your soul. There is a pain that comes from not feeling confident within your physical vessel, not feeling comfortable, adequate within your physical vessel, not being able to even do things that the physical vessel was designed to do. There is a certain pain with not being able to relate to others or to connect with others who are of a similar frequency to you. And all of these things, they can be a result of a lot of different things that you are doing to create those results in your life. But in this case, I want to really highlight the distraction that comes from not utilizing your time wisely and utilizing your time to look through social media and to kind of pick up all these little bits of information, really not utilize them to your advantage whatsoever. The pain that comes from distracting yourself or avoiding that which you know you need to do because of the pain that it elicits is far more detrimental than experiencing the pain that comes with a more in-depth level of awareness, that comes with a more in-depth level of discipline and perseverance. Those things that develop your character, those things that push your limits, yes, although they are painful, that pain is transmuting all the things that are making you feel like you need to look away. So partially the desire to distract yourself with things that are not relevant to you, really, are not relevant to your growth. They're not relevant to what is going to allow you to have a fuller life experience. It's not relevant to what is going to help elevate the collective or to help elevate this earth in the ways that are relevant to you. Sure, some people, they will serve their purpose in doing what they're doing. I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the person who knows what they're supposed to be doing, knows what they want, and is actively engaging in distractions that they know is a detriment to them. Right? We can all relate to this to some capacity in different ways. So for me, I've gone through this, but I've made a conscious decision to move away from that behavior because it's not fruitful. And at this point, it's of no interest to me to engage with certain platforms in ways that are going to be of no benefit to me. It doesn't make sense. Over time, as you train your mind, as you train your body, as you become aware of your soul essence, as you become aware of what your purpose is, it's like those things don't feel right anymore because you've shifted. So there needs to be a shift within your awareness, within your mind, so that you don't engage with this in such a way where it takes your power from you. And nothing can take your power away from you. It's you who gives your power up to these things that are designed to make you look away from that which you need to look at, that you need to focus on, or that you know you should be focusing your attention on. But instead you want to opt out for something that will make you feel good. Do what is right for you. And know that the pain that comes with that is a less painful and more fruitful path. Know that you have been taught that the instant gratification is more gratifying, when in reality, that is not life. It is not full of life force. It is not as robust, as exquisite as the actual reality of the gift of life that God has given us. There is a certain superficiality, an artificial nature to these things that feels so real, that feels so desirable, but you realize over time as you train yourself that it's not it. So be mindful and ask yourself, what am I choosing? Ask yourself every moment. Become aware at least. You know, this isn't to put anybody down. It's to make you aware and to really just hold people accountable for the way that they're engaging with their lives, for the way that they're engaging, and for the way that they're showing up for themselves and therefore for everybody else. It's kind of like, I can relate this to my experience when it comes to food. So when it comes to sugar, we'll say, it's like at first you want to eat all these sugars, these really artificial foods that are way harder on the organs, right? For example, 5 sugar molecules. So some kind of a food that has pentose instead of fructose. Fructose is the sugar that comes from fruit as opposed to pentose, which comes from Twinkies. So when you eat a Twinkie, this sugar does not diffuse through your pancreas very easily. It requires an extra step. So you're body has to work harder in order for this sugar to pass through the membrane of the pancreas. Whereas the fructose, or even sucrose, which is two molecules, which comes from coconut sugar, it diffuses far easier. It's easier on your organs. But we get addicted to the pentose. We get addicted to these sugars because they're designed to be that way. And we don't realize that it is actually affecting the efficiency of our bodily mechanics. But I realized over time, that stuff isn't really that great to me. I was thinking in my head, oh, I can't let go of these things. I can't let go of, I don't know, whatever I thought, whatever was associated to the sugar. I can't let go of Jolly Ranchers. I can't let go of Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum or gum in general. But I started to realize, oh, I have trained my taste buds, my body, to really believe that this stuff was fruitful when really it was just artificially designed to get me addicted to it so that I could feed into whatever narrative and agenda that was intending. And it's not a pretty agenda. You know, mind you, people are balanced. Some people are balanced and are not necessarily focused on that, which is fine. But this affects a lot of the people in this country in the exact way that it was intended to. But it's a mindset, and you have to train yourself out of it. You have so much power in every moment. You can utilize your time wisely. You can use every single minute of your life, every single second of your life to breathe life into the life that you are, into life itself, which is you. You can create a lovely life experience. So before we go forth and we continue to perpetuate a state of depression, let's acknowledge this fact. There's certain things that we have to let go of. And although it's not easy, it's far easier than facing the reality of choosing something that is not in alignment with your wellness, especially while being aware that it isn't. So let this be something that will at least make you aware and encourage you to, if you already are aware, cut it out. And just to become aware moment to moment. I pray that was helpful in any way, and if it was, please feel free to share this video, like, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.